Okay, hopefully you can hear us now. Is hoping. Let's mess about with our social media for a second. See, if I was doing this on Twitch, wouldn't be a problem at all. Says live. There we go. We have volume. Fantastic. That's what we like.
I'll mute that.
Yep.
And come back over to my chair.
Yep. Let's just bring this all the way down here. The wobbly cam. There we go. Better. Okay. Just going to let Sarah Nova see what she can see on the stream.
Yep. Let me see what I'm working with.
Let me get on there. Okay, so the camera's just going to wiggle about a little bit. Sorry about that. There we go. So you've got both those boxes in there perfectly. Excellent. Right. I know we have volume. We have our background noise going on as well. Okay, where was we? So, it is round 4 of the big unboxing. Not been impressed with a few of the recent ones that we've had. Yeah, don't know really what to make of the last couple that we had from Witch Casket. We did have Witch Casket throw a like on one of our videos, and then it vanished. So I guess that's kind of indicative a little bit. But that's okay. So yeah, Witch Casket Witch Box round 4. You've already had a little sneak peek at this. I've already posted you had a sneak peek, so it's fine.
Based on the sneak peek, it should be close.
It's going, okay, well that gives me hope. Now, I'm going to put it out there right away. I am not the core demographic for these boxes, which probably doesn't make me a fair judge. But that's not going to stop me. I'm still going to cast my judgments on it.
You cast your judgments on everything.
I do. I'm an Aries. I can't help it. So, yeah.
We'll start with the casket.
Yeah, which it's the one we always start with. So let's start there. So the last few times, this has come a very far second. It has not been close in any way, shape or form for me. You keep getting this one because of the fear of missing out.
Yeah.
And if you reckon this is going to be a good one, then maybe that FOMO has paid off. But it also, you got to think about the last 3 boxes. Weren't so keen on them. So that's 30 quid a box.
Yeah.
90 quid.
Yeah.
Of stuff that you've not really been overly impressed with.
Yeah.
And if this one makes up for it, then it's got to be like equal to £120 worth of stuff for you, really, to take into account all of those old boxes that just didn't match up. That's how I see it.
The Nick logic.
Yep, indeed, the Nick logic. Hello again, Linz. We hope that you are feeling a little bit better today. So grab a blanket, something hot to drink, bottle of vodka, even better, or brandy. That's medicinal.
And behold, as we unbox a witch casket.
Yeah. And we are starting with the witch casket. So flippy, flippy, yoink.
Whee!
Okay, Green Witch is the theme this month. So that booklet gives me an indication of what I think should be in the box. But we was talking about this last time, my expectations of what would be in there.
Yeah.
So I did say, Green Witch, I'm expecting spoons, scissors, labels, a drying rack, all things we've had before. That's all stuff we've had in previous boxes.
Yeah.
That's what I expect from a box like this. Possibly bottles as well for putting your dried things into. Yeah, that's it really. That's my expectations. They are presently not high, in all honesty. We're not going to look at the book to start off with. That we'll come back to that later. Going to move the box off to one side. I hope it is an extra snuggly blanket for you.
And we'll start with what's on top, which is the art print.
So there is always an art print. That's quite a nice art print, actually. Yep. I won't lie. Better than some of the previous ones we've had.
Yep.
Yeah, it really is. I think it uses some of the same imagery as what's on here. Nope, same artist from the look of it. That's cool.
Just hold that up to the camera.
Yeah. It's not a bad one, you know. And if we flip it over, it's going to have the standard monthly manifestations and affirmations.
Yep.
So again, it's your standard 6x4 postcard. It's always good quality. I'm not going to
always good
detract
quality
from that. So yeah, pop that off to one side. Okay.
Bury It Ritual Kit.
Exclusive. Contains all you need to let go of what no longer serves. Didn't they do something like that recently in one of the other boxes? There's one of their other little ritual kits that was exactly the same, where you write it down on a bit of paper and burn it with some herbs. Pretty certain we've had that from them before.
This is a burying one.
Yeah. So Sarah knows, just going to pop it open. The art is nice. So that's one good thing about Witch Casket. They always have pretty good artwork. I will say that. I know a couple of artists that do something very similar. And when we get our boxes up and running, I might commission a few pieces.
Ooh.
Yeah. For example, one of the artists that comes to our market, they do stuff like this. Some of you might recognise it if you've been to our markets. So just little witchy bottles, and they do lots of folklore
ripped
things.
this majorly.
Oh, she's ripped it.
You can knife this one.
Yeah, I get to knife it. You
I've ruined it. You can knife it.
Swing. Okay, where's the knife going? Oh, okay. Delicate as a surgeon.
Okay, let's see what's in here. We have herb baggie number 1. What does it smell like?
Cardboard.
Herb baggie number 2.
That's chonky. Cardboard.
A bit of paper.
Post-it without the sticky bit.
A candle.
Right, so these candles, I had issue with this last time. They done a box of these claiming they were exclusives. Could you grab the box from over there for me, please?
Anyone?
The big box that we have. From the ones that I was doing earlier. So we had a box of these candles from these guys last month. Claiming to be exclusive candles. This is something that we use for some of our own kits. It is exactly the same. You cannot claim something is exclusive just by putting a sticker on it. These candles are not exclusive in any way, shape or form. I take massive exception to that because it's from the last box. So what else we got in here?
We've got the instructions on a very pretty bit of paper.
Okay, so again, another 6x4. Nice art on both sides. I'm not going to declaim that at all. Exclusive Bury It Ritual. This kit includes a piece of paper, yarrow, rose hips, black spell candle. You'll need pen or pencil, candle holder, fireproof bowl. It doesn't have oh no, it does have a kind of rhyming couplet on it. But it's only one thing to say. So there you go, there's a little close-up of that. Again, it is nice art, and these ritual kits, they always have something like this. It is always one of these, usually a candle, 2 herb packets, and a bag to put it all into. This time, it's a paper. bit of paper. This is just Post-it, I think.
Post-it about the sticky.
Yeah, non-sticky Post-it. Yeah, so I'm going to pop those all back. It is a bog standard ritual kit that I would expect from them. And you're getting one of those every month at the moment. I don't remember the last time there wasn't one. It's been a while. Right, what else we got? What's the next thing?
A set of notes.
Okay, just a little daily reminder thing. It's exactly the same all the way through. Rough. Yeah, I don't know.
For when you pick up various bits while foraging.
Yeah. So you write the date you found it, the time you found it, the season, the moon phase, the location, what it is, its properties, and then any other notes. So for a forager, that's quite nice. That's a nice little idea. And then you can just tear it off and put it with the plant. Personally, I'd have liked to see this as a hardback book.
Yeah.
I know they do hardback books because we've had them from in the past. And I've always been really happy with the quality of the hardback books. If this was a hardback book, it'd be fantastic.
Yep, it's still pretty nice on its own.
It's okay. I'm not going to lie, it's okay. Let's get another little close-up of that one. Okay, next thing.
We're going to go for the scroll.
The monthly scroll. Take off the little ring. Okay, you cop one end. Drying plants, fruit and stuff for spellcraft. Really pretty basic. Very nice artwork. Different to the other artwork as well, so it's a different artist. Yeah, it's not digital manipulation artwork, so that's okay. Just a very simple how to dry stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's useful. That'll go into a book of shadows for someone that doesn't know how to do that. Again, it's good quality parchment as well. In fact, I think the parchment that is on the Post-it note is this.
Yeah.
It feels like the same. So, yeah. So, again, good quality parchment. It almost always is.
Yep.
But no, it always is good quality parchment. Let's be honest. I'm going to pop a ring on it. Oh, not just yet. Okay. What else we got in there? What's the next thing?
We have a pin badge.
Okay. Now, you like the pin badges. They're always pretty good. This one's a little mushroom affair with some oak leaves.
Yep. And a moon.
Yep. It feels a little lighter than usual, but that's okay. Nice bit of art on the back. Single pin. Yeah, it's your bog standard pin badge from them, you know. I mean, these go onto the board that we've got over in the corner next to your ritual working space. So, yeah, I mean, it's the pin badge. What can you say? What else we got?
We have some mini altar bottles.
Okay, right. I've been messing about with glass bottles this morning. It's got that E word on it again. Ooh, these ones are coloured.
Two of them are coloured.
Clear, brown and white, or green. This one reminds me of the old medicines and things that you used to get. So does the green one, actually. I wouldn't say they're exclusive, to be honest.
No, you can get all those off the internet.
Yeah. What is exclusive, though, is how they've packaged it. So just so you can see that. So it tells you what sort of stuff to put into the bottles and what they should be used for. Green for abundance, success and growth. Brown for grounding, stability, practical matters. And clear for anything. So, yeah. Pretty standard, really. It's not bad. It's quite nice.
Yep.
Pop. Brown. Green. Clear.
Yep.
Now, I wouldn't say they was exclusive, but the packaging is what makes that one exclusive. Okay, what next?
Let's see. We have some moss agate.
Ooh.
When I can get the bag open. There's a very green bit of moss agate.
That is surprisingly green. I'm just going to grab that one. Right up to the camera there. It is quite a nice bit of moss agate. A little bit damaged on the side there. Where it's been smacked up against something. That can't be helped.
Yep, and you get a little info card as well.
Yep. So again, you've got your standard information on there. Nice bit of art. I mean, yeah, it's a tumblestone. You know, what can you say about a tumblestone? I can see some large bags in the box and some other things. What else we got?
We have a trowel.
Okay, I should have been expecting that as a Green Witch thing. However, first thing I'm going to point out, right, as soon as you get it out of the box, look into that little hole up there. It's not been drilled through and polished or cleaned properly. So, as a kind of woodworkery person myself, I know how to fix that. You know, it's a very simple fix they could have done. They've got their name etched in the back. That's pretty thin metal. I probably really want to use it for digging. And again, they've got their standard super thin etching on there. Yeah, it barely scratches through the polish on there, to be honest. But you know what, I'm sure a Green Witch would like it as a decorational thing. So
I think it's kind of cute.
Fair enough. I'll pop that off to one side.
Then we've got
quality is something that I've always had an issue with Witch Casket. They tend to use acacia or one of the other red stained woods, and it splinters and fragments so easily. Every item that I've seen out of the boxes has not been good quality for that wood. I'm hoping there's nothing made from that wood this time.
Do you know what goes well with badgers?
Mushrooms.
Mushroom.
Oh. It's a little wooden mushroom.
I think it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. 2-part glued together. Yeah. So this is that wood that's normally stained quite dark red, and I can feel the burrs and sharp bits on it, especially on the underside as well. But so you can see where they've polished it in patches to try and give it that kind of mushroomy look, I guess. But that just makes it look a bit sloppy in my eyes. So yeah,
I still like it.
Yeah, I mean, someone has no doubt spent a few minutes making that. I couldn't do it. I don't have the right mindset to make that sort of stuff. It's not my skill. So yeah, I was not expecting that. That's kind of lowered the box for me.
I still like it.
Yeah, I'm not the target demographic, am I? So, right, what else is there?
There's...
Oh, they haven't said that this is exclusive.
There's another Hessian bag.
Oh, yep.
Gathering bag.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I know what's in there. Yeah. So the bags are quite useful. You can take those out on your belt and use them to get stuff. This, however, that is coming out is a massive disappointment. Absolutely massive disappointment. Okay, gathering set. Exclusive. So you've got some nice art on the card. A delightful bowl and bag for foraging and gathering your magical herbs, leaves, stones and other small gifts from the earth. Bowl is made from willow. And you got some nice art on the back as well. But this is really poorly made. Really poorly made. I'm having to be really, really careful holding this because with the slightest touch, it will break. I'm going to be brutally honest. It's Easter. Well, it's coming up for Easter soon, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There are high street shops, which I shall not name, that begin with W, that have better quality straw bowls than this.
Are you talking about the one that rhymes with the smirks?
Yes, that one. They have better quality gathering bowls. This is stupidly flimsy. Inside, right at the top, I'm just going to grab a sharp thing. Not to damage it. Just so I don't really damage it with my hands. But you can see the top of each strand. They're all shattered, all just snapped off. So you've got splinter issues with that. Every single one of them. All the way round. And you got it round the bottom as well, with the thin ribboning as well. This thing is a joke, quite frankly.
When the sneak peek said Willow Bowl, I was expecting something a bit more.
So was I. Yeah. So, I mean, I work with Willow for doing my runes, and I know you get the very long strands of it, like the long staves, and it's fantastic for weaving with. I was not expecting this at all. Yeah, you say Willow Bowl to me, you either get a proper cup bowl made from the thickest parts of willow, or you get like the fronds that I use for doing the runes, which are like 5mm to a centimetre thick, woven into a bowl for gathering. This, I wouldn't even put fake straw in it and chocolate eggs. I really wouldn't. But I know there's supermarkets that have stuff like this filled with straw and eggs. That is a piss take. Really is.
Well, let's
The bag's nice.
pop it back in its bag.
Yeah. Let's get rid of that. And we're on to the final thing already?
Yep.
Excellent.
Apothecary herbs.
Okay. This is going to be a bunch of seeds. It is.
It's a bunch of herbs.
Is it herbs or seeds?
Bay leaf.
Right.
Yeah, it's plants, not
Okay, yep.
herbs. Hibiscus.
Yep.
Lemon balm.
Yep.
Orange peel.
And rosemary.
And rosemary.
Okay.
We've got all those up there except for the lemon balm.
So we've got 5 herbs here. Bay leaf, that's going to be 6 leaves in there roughly. Rosemary, that's going to be a dessert spoon. Orange peel, dessert spoon. Lemon balm, dessert spoon. Hibiscus, because of the nature of hibiscus, it's really awkward because it doesn't crush down very well. Got a decent amount in there, but that could just be one very large petal or a couple of large petals. We do our own herb box. We don't have any made up and available to show you, but if
We
you
make
look,
them to order.
yeah, they are made to order. And we have 27 herbs, 3 resins, incense, spoons, 20 odd pages of information, and a whole bunch of other stuff in there. All the baggies that you can use as bath bags and things like that. Compared to this,
I'd rather have our one.
so would I. But we know someone that's been using it all of last week and much of this week as well.
Also, the labels are peeling up on these.
Yeah, they're not terribly sticky labels this time round. If they was to give us seeds, I'd have been possibly happier. Because then it's grow your own, be the green witch, rather than here's a bunch that is already dealt with.
Yeah.
You know, by growing your own, you're making your own magic. With this lot, use it to do magic.
Yeah.
I would rather make my own magic, you know? Yeah, really, again, it's a nice Hessian bag. sort of thing you used to get potatoes in. Shows my age. But yeah, for 5 herbs, not impressed. It's also quite bulky as well, and it doesn't need to be. Alright, let's talk cost for each item.
Yep.
Where was there something else in there? No, it's just the bay leaf messing around. Right, this batch of herbs, you got 5 of them. A spoon of each. That's going to be 15 grams, 10 to 15 grams of each.
I'd pay 5 to 7 quid for that.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sarah and Nova's pay. I mean, I know that at events that we trade at, some people would charge 15 quid for that. The Glastonbury price is going to be 15 quid.
Yeah.
I reckon the Witch Casket price is going to be around that as well. Which honestly takes the mickey for how little you get in there.
Yeah.
It really does. I'm going to put that back in the box. That's 7 quid. The bowl, the absolute mickey take item.
I'd say 5 quid. That's mainly for the Hessian bag.
Yeah. I'd be embarrassed to sell it, full stop. If I saw any of our traders at any of our markets selling that, I would have a word with them. Especially if they was charging more than 2 quid for it.
Yeah.
2 quid is more than enough. And even then, that's too much. Right, the mushroom.
Carved mushrooms have been increasingly popular with the rise of cottagecore.
Yep. But those are almost all painted. Even the traders that come to our market that sell them do them painted, you know?
Or they have pyrography designs on.
Yeah, I mean, if this was to have not the rubbish pyrography that they do, like this etching, but proper pyrography on it, it'd be great. You know, do a little fairy door on there, you know, some little stars on the cap, you know, or just 3 little circles on the top, like off to one side to show it's a mushroom, you know. But there are places that would charge a £5 for that.
5 to 10 quid.
Yeah. So with those 3 items, you're essentially paying for the box already. Personally, I think it's an embarrassment for that.
I like the mushroom.
The mushroom's great. It's that bowl. It really is that bowl.
Yeah.
You know? Right. We know that this always costs a couple of quid, £1.50 for the scroll.
£2.50.
£2.50. The pin badge, £6.50.
Yeah.
The little bit of tumble stone, couple of quid.
2 to 4 quid.
Yeah, depending on the stone. The art card, couple of quid, because we know people that sell them for that much.
Yeah, about 3 quid.
Yeah. The seasonal page.
I'd buy those for 5 to 7.
Yeah, that would be okay. I prefer it in a book rather than like this.
But like that, I'd buy it at 5 to 7.
Yeah, if it was a book, 10 to 15. A nice little leather-bound hardback book. The trowel.
That's going to go for something like 10 to 15.
Yeah, I see stuff like this in garden centres when we've been there with my mum in the past. And the trowel on its own is like a £5 because of the Witch Casket branding on it and the little bit of burnish work there. You're looking, 10 to 15 for that. The exclusive bottle set.
£5.
Yep. You couldn't really justify more than that for 3 little bottles.
No.
The ritual kit.
Those go for about £12 on their website.
Yeah, we sell our own, very similar, with better quality ingredients in it, for 7 quid.
Yep.
Right, and then we're on to the book.
Where first of all we have a usual message from Deb and Ella.
Yes, you got some nice art. A message from Deb and Ella, the mother and daughter that run this business. and then straight into it. Handcrafted wooden mushroom, an exclusive. The Gathering set, an exclusive. Herb selection, an exclusive. Magical mini trail, exclusive. Forager's field notes, exclusive. Parchment scroll, exclusive. Are they saying everything is exclusive? Yeah, they are. Bottle set, exclusive. Ritual kit, exclusive. Tumblestone, essential.
You can't call a Tumblestone exclusive.
No. And then the nature pin and manifestation art print. Yeah. 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 That was the February one. My personal thoughts? Or do you want to do yours first?
It wasn't as good as the book hyped up to be.
Yeah. I'd seen you having a look through the book and you being really pleased to see what we'll be getting. Mm-hmm. If the bowl was a better bowl, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You know, the mushroom could have been smaller and decorated.
Yeah.
Rather than just left plain. It would have been nice to have something like a herbology oracle set.
They've already done one of those.
Yeah, but they could have done that in this one, something similar. The 5 herbs takes the mickey. You know, you're getting a similar amount in their ritual kits. So that just takes the mickey a bit, to be honest. Yeah, my personal thoughts, nah.
I think they try too hard to make everything exclusive, and that is part of the problem.
Yeah, yep. So when everything wasn't exclusive, it was a case of, here's a fantastic item we found that we think you'll love. That was great. Mm-hmm. But they're now getting the IP from the people that make that to have it for themselves for the month to say it's an exclusive. Mm-hmm. It's like the mini the mini cauldron we've had from them.
Yeah.
They said that was exclusive. You go onto something different or any of those other wholesale sites, you've got exactly the same item there.
Yeah.
There is nothing exclusive about it other than the bag they put it in.
Or the box.
Or the box. That's it. It's like the candles last month. Mm-hmm. You know, claiming they're exclusive. We've got a box of 100 candles there, you know, for various bits and pieces that we use in our ritual kits. We don't claim they're exclusive. Everyone knows they're not.
Yep.
You know.
Alright, well, let's put this aside for now.
That box could have been better. It really could.
Well, let's put this one aside and move on to the witch box.
Yep. Okay, we've blacked out just some information on there. I'm just going to sort something out off camera for a moment. Oh. Okay, you carry on as you are.
Okay, we've blacked out the address so I don't dox myself.
Yep, no one wants to dox themselves.
And we're going to open this up. It's got our little witch box logo, but other than that, it's quite discreet packaging.
Yep.
Until you get inside.
Yep, so you open it up and you get the great big black box reversed sort of thing. Magical secrets lie within, and then a little bit of blurb. Sorted, yeah. Thing I really like about this box, something we've done with our box, it's a little bit of tissue paper just to seal everything away. Keeps it all nice and tight inside, stops it rattling around. And when you open it up, you're not just opening the box, you're opening a present. You've got wrapping paper there to unwrap.
Yep.
You know, it's the anticipation of what you're getting in there that is the really important thing, I think.
Yep. So let's open this one up. Now this box's theme is spellcasting.
So I'm an occultist. I'm a pagan, but I am an occultist first and foremost. Mm-hmm. When I see things like Witch Casket and Witch Box, I think it should be about the spellcasting side of stuff. Mm-hmm. Like all the big ritual things, all the information to help you be a better ritualist and spellcaster. You know, so spellcasting, I immediately have really good hopes for this box.
Yeah.
You know, because that could be my jam. This could be a box for me. But there you go. You carry on. I'm doing my thing.
Okay, we've got the booklet, which we'll put to one side. And then on top, we have the art print. Very pretty one.
Oh, that's nice. I would love to see that on one of our roleplay books. One of the vampire books that we love and make and do.
Yep.
That's a really cool art print. I would put that personally in a frame on the wall.
And on the back we have
spellcasting chant. Okay, it's rhyme and couplet, but it's not a bad one. So I don't feel dirty just for looking at it. Yeah, I like that print. And again, 6x4 postcard, good quality.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to pop that off to one side. What else we got?
We have a scroll.
I like scrolls. Scrolls are awesome.
We have a scroll with a little elastic band around it.
Ooh. A little beard band.
Yeah.
Pop the beard band off to one side.
And this has raising power, ritual bathing,
Ooh.
circle casting.
Okay, right.
Spell. I can't read that upside down.
That's right.
Ingredients and correspondences.
So this is a lot of information on one page. There is far more info on this one page than there was on that other scroll. This is my jam. This is. Again, it's got great artwork on it. Lovely clear font for this part where you're reading. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
And it also keeps it all nice and separate without being staggered left and right. So I like that scroll. Again, it's also a nice thick bit of paper as well.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth, unlike the other one which felt a little bit more parchmenty. But this one, I like.
Yep.
This I would quite happily straighten out, dampen it down just a tiny bit, put it between two heavy books to straighten it out and put it into a book of shadows.
Yeah.
No issues with that whatsoever. Yeah, I like that. I like the border on it. I like the artwork. Yeah, I'm going to roll that up and pop that off to one side.
Yep. Then we have a wooden sign.
Okay.
Spellcasting in progress.
Now, we know people that make these for a living, and they do very well making them. And you can see, just double check something.
I think that's Whizzing Stars more than...
Just checking the print on it. That is painted on. That is painted.
Ooh.
Yeah. That is not just your transfer sheet laid on top of it.
No.
So that makes it even more special.
Yep.
Someone has actually taken the time to do that and to make it properly. So that's cool. I would say it looks a little bit grubby, but I think that's intentional.
Yeah.
Where you got like the mud stain, or not mud, but the elemental staining on it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. That's really cool.
Yep, that's funky.
Yeah, even a little wooden star on there. So okay, we've got another art print.
This is correspondences.
Yep. So not a wheel of the year like I was expecting, but something else entirely. Let's get this right up to the camera. So days of the week, when to do certain rituals, stones to use associated with colours and days of the week, and other plants as well. So this is kind of cool. I like this. Yeah, that's really cool. Again, a nice bit of art on the back as well. Nice and basic. Again, good quality card. So you pop that into a frame, have that up on the wall.
Yep.
Not a problem at all.
Then we have some spell ribbons.
Okay. So we have all of this ribbon off to one side. But you know, last time I was at a market, the last couple of times, I haven't seen anything like this.
No.
People saying like, here's some ribbon. I mean, from a maker's perspective, that's really nice and simple.
Yeah.
4 nice colours. You can do it with more bold colours, like black, white, green and red, for example. Those are colours I would personally go for, rather than the ones that are on here, because those colours are more symbolic. But again, this is something that you would see at a craft fair.
Yeah.
And that is why I like this box. It is things that you would find out at craft markets. That's what Witch Casket used to be like.
Yeah.
Things they found and they are bringing to you. Whereas this one is now things that they found and they are bringing to you. And they could have done more ribbon, but you know what? That's fine like that.
And they could have singed the ends.
Yeah. So a little bit of singeing, but that's not a problem at all.
We can do that.
Yep.
Then we have a pack of spell candles.
Ooh.
Now, I know where they got these.
Yep. Unscented, 1 hour burn time. Even gives you the weight, because that's quite important for some people for when they're doing their ritual
And
work.
they are very honest and don't claim they're exclusive.
Yeah. Spirit of Equinox. There you go.
Yep.
And all the things on there that you're meant to have. So, yeah. That's cool. Not a problem at all. Yep. And it is SD for it.
Yep.
So that's
I think
fine.
they got the next couple of things in the same place.
Yeah.
Because we have a decent bit of amethyst here.
Ooh. Oh, I recognise that. I recognise this for a very good reason. So earlier on, I was putting together one of our little witch boxes for someone, which I'll be able to show you on stream in a short while, actually. But yeah, that's why I recognise this. So I know that they are a good bit of stone. And the little info pack that you get with it is a nice little info pack as well.
We've got a nice little bit of amethyst here. Just hold that up to the camera so you can see it. A little bit of a crack in the back, but I think that's just the natural formation of the amethyst with the bit of quartz running through it.
It's like that on the big box that we've got, to be honest.
And then the card's got information on front and back.
Yep. So all nice and clear information, which is good. Yep.
That's the amethyst.
Yep.
Next up, we've got...
Oh, looks like some Palo Santo.
Yeah.
Lemon wood. Well, it's not lemon wood. Always smells like lemon pledge to me. The old furniture varnish. So you've got a couple of the nice little sticks of it there. So that's good.
Yep.
Bound together as well, which is always important. I should have a little sip of drink.
Hydrate.
So yeah. And it does have a really nice smell to it as well. You find some Palo Santo out there, it smells really dry and not pleasant, stagnant almost.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we've got? There's quite a bit of packing paper in this one, unfortunately. But that's to keep everything nice and protected.
There's more stuff under there.
Oh, awesome.
But next up we'll get...
Okay. I was talking about to Sarah before stream today about boxes and when I make my own, when I've seen other people make them, and the embellishments that you get on there, which is always really cool. So we've got a nice little spellcasting chest.
And there's stuff in the chest too.
Oh, okay. A wooden chest to keep all of your spellcraft or spell ingredients. Yes, we've got a nice little bit of embellishment there. Simple flip top. Okay. You've got a large amount of incense cones, red ones.
I think they're dragon's blood.
Yes, they are. You've got a nice amount of mugwort, a nice amount of wormwood, and a nice amount of mullein as well. 3 things you don't normally find in spell kits very often.
That's because they're usually hallucinogens.
Yep. Yep.
Which they warn you about in the book.
Yep. Which is good. So that's a nice little box. Yeah, that is. Again, this box is the box isn't handmade. It's painted and then finished with the ribbon in and the metal stud work. I know that because I've been looking at making stuff like that myself and checking out various videos of other YouTubers that I follow for it. But yeah,
it's quite a nice box.
it is. That is actually really pretty. Get rid of all of the paper. Okay. So the final item in the box. Before we... Oh no. 2 items.
We have...
Okay. Okay, so we've got 2 items. We've got this little booklet, a book of spells. Okay, nice simple things. Gathering light, love and harmony, emotional healing, intuition, opening the veil. That's cool. Nice simple beginner rituals and spells. That's the sort of thing I'd expect to find in a beginner's spell kit sort of thing, where it's 4 proper spells.
Yep.
Let's see. They are pretty White Witch and Wiccan in origin. Just looking at some of the wording on there. So yeah, not a problem at all. 5 spells written by their resident English witch. So yeah, we have a resident Norse witch.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a nice little booklet. Good paper, nice size. And then on to the very, very final item.
Is a blank book for spells.
Okay, so you might recognise this art.
From the wall plaque.
Yeah, same thing.
The ribbons
Same
have
style.
died. The ribbons have died.
Same artist, same style. Yeah. So this one is printed on, whereas the other one was painted on. So again, it is your very nice, simple, lined book. Nothing special about it whatsoever. Oh, I'm just going to cover up that at the back. So, yeah. Let's go through the box with the... Well, let's put stuff back in the box first. So, with their costings. How much for the My Book of Spells?
I'd pay 5 to 8 for that.
Yeah, it's a nice, simple notebook. I wouldn't argue with £5 for that. Your little pamphlet of spells, your beginner's spells. You got 5 spells in there.
I'd pay £2.50 to a £5.
I would say a £5 because it's decent quality stuff on the inside.
Yeah.
You know, anything more than that, and then I'd expect a proper thicker book.
Yeah.
But for a beginner's batch of spells, that's good enough. The spell chest.
If it came with the contents it has, I'd expect to pay 15 to 20.
Okay, I would say 10 to 15. Because it's 3 large scoops of herbs and a whole... Actually, no, because you've got a whole box of incense in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, £15 easy for that, without a problem. Yeah. Gonna pop that back in. Our little box of candles.
These usually go for about a £5.
Yep. Wouldn't pay more than that for unscented candles. We've got our little plaque. So how much for the little plaque?
£10.
Yeah. So again, I know with the markets we run, the people that have this stuff on their stall, they're around £10.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if it's handmade, then yeah, it's worth it. Leave that there. You're looking at a couple of quid for the scroll. Always good. A nice staple for these boxes. Spell ribbons. Now, if it had a bit of information on the back, I'd put that at a £5.
Yeah, I'd say 3 to 5 for that.
Yeah, otherwise £3. Because you're getting 4 bits of 1 foot long ribbon. Then we've got our little tumblestone, £3.
2 to 3.
Yep, because it's amethyst, pretty common. Our little correspondences paper.
About £3.
Yep, in line with other artwork and postcards, of which speaking, this very awesome artwork. I like this.
Yeah.
Again, £2 to £3 for that.
Yep.
Paolo Santo.
Purple Santa is actually quite expensive. You're looking at £5 to £8 for that.
Yep. And these are 2 decent chunks as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Pop that in there. Right. Their booklet is always something a little bit special, I think. Again, you've got the nice standard artwork across all of it. Got their social media tags on the back. Get to the proper first page. Right, on the front 2 pages, it tells you exactly what you've got and what they're for. Tells you who made it for some of it. So they've got their resident English witch for doing some of it. Yeah. Gives you plenty of information there, including the information for the different colours of the ribbons they've given you, which is really cool. Next couple of pages isn't about the product in the box. It's general witchy information, but also how to use some of the bits and pieces.
And this is a spell that uses stuff in the box.
Yep. So you need, it doesn't have the purple spell candle. You've got grey, but you can use grey in place of anything.
They're a grey purple.
Yep. So candle, amethyst, dragon's blood incense, which you have in that little box, which is really cool. Yeah. And then you've got your spell chest, some information, what it's for, how to use it. You give nice, simple, clear instructions. How to reuse your spell ingredients. Now that's really important. A lot of people, when they do spell boxes, everything is kind of one shot and that's it, it's done. I know with our own herb box, we included ways to reuse the herbs, which the person that bought it found really useful. Yeah. Because they hadn't considered it before. But this one, crystals, herbs, spell vessels, paper, or your book of spells or grimoires. And then it's got some upcoming important dates and some stuff for people that are a bit more advanced with their witchcraft.
Including a warning that mugwort can be used to induce hallucinations, astral travel and dream work.
Yep. It tells you basically what those other herbs are all for and the dangers in using them, or the warnings in using them, which is really important. I think a lot of boxes I've seen don't do that.
Can't wait to see me on the mugwort, eh?
Oh, I know, right? Right. That one versus that one. 2 very, very different boxes. Personally, I quite like that one. Yeah. I know where quite a bit of it comes from, but I'm fine with that. Because it's the sort of thing I would expect to find in a beginner's spellcasting box.
And they don't claim it's exclusive.
No, they don't. Unlike Witch Casket, where they rebox things and claim it's exclusive, which it really isn't. You know, it's like with the box I'm going to be showing you in a moment, none of it is exclusive except for how it was put together and some of the paperwork inside. But we're not saying it's exclusive because it's common knowledge, but that's for in a short while. Yep. Right, Green Witch. I was expecting more from that. Yeah. I was really disappointed by that shoddy Easter egg rubbish bowl. That was disappointing.
Yeah, it was.
The trowel is for decorative use.
It's still pretty.
Yeah. Basically, you put it on the altar and you never use it. Yep. Because of the way it's been enamelled, and you know it's going to be really bendy metal, cheap metal underneath. Yeah. There was those little glass. So I'm actually struggling to remember what was in that, other than that trowel and that bowl.
Mushroom.
The mushroom could have been so much better. Really could have been. Could have had a little fairy door painted on and some stars, or it could have been painted. You know. But oh, sorry, excuse me. I had some very strong chemicals open earlier on. So, but yeah, for me, it's that one. What about for you?
That one.
Yeah, that's 4 for 4, folks. 4 for 4. Each and every time Witch Box has beaten Witch Casket. If we was doing these reviews a year ago, or 2 years ago, back when I feel that Witch Casket was significantly better, it would be really tough to call, because back then there was some really great items in there. You know,
Yep.
looking over at your workspace and your altar, I can see some really good items from all that time ago. But the last few boxes, they kind of still sat waiting to be put out. There's no sense of urgency to put them out.
Put out.
Fair enough.
Nothing to put out.
Yeah.
Except for the latest box, which is this one.
Yeah. And speaking of latest boxes, as you know, I like doing pyrography. It's all over our social media and everything. Basically been doing some little pyro boxes here. Now, these are for something extra special. As some of you know, we have our starter witch kits. They normally come in a little cardboard box, and it is normally jam-packed with stuff. It's normally in one of these boxes. We're doing an upgraded version in one of these with bigger stones, better quality things, and the boxes themselves as well, which are all unique, all different. We've only got 2 that are painted up so far. So we've got a little lotus and moon on the side. You've got your triquetra, you've got your Ankh. And then on this version, you've got your crescent moon. And then you've got your pentagram with dot motif. So this is one of our boxes. It's not the second collection box. Our collection boxes will be significantly larger.
Yep.
This is an upgraded starter witch kit. So normally for the non-wooden box version, we charge £20.
Yeah.
This one's going to be £25 because the box and the additional work that goes into it. Each box will be totally unique as well. None of them will have the same design on them where I can help it. And they're all going to be pretty much made to order as well. So the contents. Let's get this right down in here. First thing you got is your little triple moon necklace.
Triple Moon Tree of Life necklace.
Yep. Triple moon, tree of life, pentagram necklace.
Pentacle.
Pentacle and pentagram, yeah. But yeah. So, nice little necklace. Great for like wearing out. I've even seen people put these as headdresses as well. So it's kind of cool. You've got your little Not Magic charm and string and a little reusable baggie as well. And then you've got your sea salt with some information on there. So for purification and cleansing, do not consume, very important. Wax seal to keep it nice and fresh. Nice little bit of salt. Nice little candle holder. We will be replacing these with another one. So this is the last of the boxes with this one. You've then got your little incense cones with a little dish in there to put them into. In this one, you've got lavender, sandalwood, frankincense and myrrh as the incenses. You've then got a little baggie of sage, lavender, rose petals, rosemary, bay leaf and chamomile. For comparison, this is about just over half the amount of what you was getting in the witch casket one as well, just so you can see the sizes. Leave all that spread out there on the table. Get an awesome cute little familiar sticker. I'm going to move this camera back up a bit, you can see everything that we're getting out from in here. Tumblestones. Got 3 of them there. Clear quartz, rose quartz and amethyst. Each of them comes with their own little identifier tag as well to tell you what they're for and how to use them. Oh, looky. Candles. In all the primary colours that you need for spell work. You've got 6 candles there. And then a whole bunch of information sheets. You've got Call in the Corners, Magical Salt, information on candles, crystals, different incenses, a whole bunch of herbs, not magic, more information on candles, and that's it for that one. You got what, 9 sheets there? Basically, all these sheets are for everything that is in this box. It tells you all about it, how to use it, what it's used for, the best time to use it, all the information a beginner witch needs.
And some information for beyond the kit.
Yeah, exactly. So you're getting a lot of stuff in there. You really are. Let's get all this popped back in. It's quite tricky to get all of this into the box earlier because it fills up the box absolutely massively. And we do larger versions of this as well. Stuff like this is all available on our Etsy page, which will be vanishing soon. We will soon be moving back over to our proper website as well. Yeah, that's another little Atru exclusive. And we can say that's exclusive because I done the box.
Yep.
That was all pyroed and decorated by me for those.
Yep. So
there we go. Right, folks. Thank you very much for sticking with us through the various technical difficulties that we've had today. I have been Isle Ansuz.
And I've been Sarah Nova. And this has been my secret mascot off to one side, Plushdarian.
So there we go. Though we don't have a familiar in the studio, we have Plushdarian instead. But for now, folks, have an amazing rest of the week, or rest of the day, rest of the evening, whatever it is for you. Just have a great one, folks. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.